Hey, what's up? So I hope you're doing good. So I received a message from this person and they said, "Hey coach, my relationship has turned toxic. My partner is not the same. It has escalated to emotional manipulation and cheating. I don't know if I should stay or leave because both our families know about us. They don't know he has become abusive. What should I do?" So now, probably you found yourself in this situation and I don't know how you handled it, or you are in this situation. Important thing to note is that if you stay, there's stress. If you leave, there's stigma. So you got to choose which one you can put up with. And we all know that one of them is more long-term and the other one is short-term. So just to put it out there, if you stay, you're going to have the stress. And if you decide to stay for the long run because the family knows about it, or because you don't want to think of the whole stress of starting to look for another person and then date that person and get to that stage where you're at, so it means you're going to stay. What you're going to have to stay with is the stress, because it's going to be consistent and it might even escalate. But on the flip side, if you decide to leave, the immediate consequences that there's going to be a lot of stigma, because your families already know about this. So there's the whole thing of, so what would they think about me? What would they say? Oh, my family already trust this guy or this girl and they think they're such a nice person, such a sweet person. And if I tell them this, they'll be like, no, you are the one that's wrong. You are the toxic one. And they will never understand it from your angle. So you'll have to put up with the stigma for quite some time. Can run into days, weeks, or maybe a few months, because people enjoyed the whole thing of you guys look so cute together. So you're gonna have to stay with that stigma. So the question goes back to you: which one would you rather stay with, the stress or the stigma? And I'd say just leave if it's toxic, and if any of these things are a deal breaker because you don't want to end up in depression, and leave. Go through the stigma, but in no time people will be back in their lives and they will be happy for you to be in a new relationship when you get into a relationship. So look at the relationship you're in. Is it toxic? And if it's toxic, do you want to stay with the stress or the stigma?